$20,000 in retirement wealth just disappeared because you missed one BNPL payment last month. You won't see it until you're 55 years old. Here's why. Most people think buy now, pay later is free. No interest if you pay on time, right? Just a payment schedule. But research from Statista and Consumer Reports shows the average BNPL user misses at least one payment per year. And when you miss, Affirm, Klarna, Sezzle charge $35 to $40 per missed installment. That single late fee triggers the real trap. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where those compounding costs hide and how a $50 a month fee habit kills $18,000 to $24,000 in lifetime retirement wealth. Let's break the math first. A typical worker earning $60,000 uses BNPL for roughly $5,000 in annual purchases spread across multiple platforms. That's a reasonable amount: small electronics, furniture, clothes. If you miss one payment per year on average, and data shows you will, you're hit with $35 to $40 in late fees. Multiply that by multiple BNPL apps: Affirm, Klarna, Sezzle, Zip. That's $300 to $600 in fees annually. In a single year, that doesn't sound catastrophic, but here's where it gets worse. That $300 to $600 per year doesn't stay small. Over 30 years, from age 25 to 55, that annual fee erodes to $18,000 to $24,000 in total out-of-pocket costs. But that's just the direct cost. The hidden cost is opportunity. If you took that same $300 to $400 every year and deposited it into a Roth IRA earning 7% annually, a realistic long-term stock market return, you'd have $18,000 to $24,000 growing to $60,000 to $80,000 by retirement. That's the delta. That's the money you lost. Now, why doesn't this feel expensive? 3 reasons. First, late fees are spread across multiple BNPL platforms, so you don't see them clustered on one statement. Second, BNPL apps send notifications, but they bury fee charges deep in transaction history. Third, and most dangerous, you're comparing BNPL to credit cards. You think, at least I'm not paying 18% APR like I would with a credit card. That's the belief gap that keeps you trapped. But here's the reality check. Federal Reserve data on consumer installment lending shows BNPL users miss payments at a higher rate than credit card users. About 8 to 12% of transactions carry a late fee. Credit card users, about 3 to 5%. Why? Because BNPL feels painless. No interest rate warning you, no credit score damage notice. The fee shows up quietly. And by then, you've already moved on to the next purchase on Affirm or Klarna. The 3 platforms where this compounds fastest. Affirm $35 late fee per missed installment, average 4-week payment cycles. Klarna $40 late fee, variable payment timing that increases missed payment risk. Sezzle $35 fee, and their data shows users miss twice as many payments as Affirm or Klarna because they target younger, less established credit profiles. If you're using all 3 and you miss one payment annually on each, that's $105 to $120 per year just in fees, before any interest Affirm or Klarna might charge on carrying balances. Here's the action. Stop thinking of BNPL as free. It's not. It's a deferred cost trap designed for impulse purchases. If you can't afford the full price today, buying it on BNPL doesn't change that fundamental problem. It just spreads the risk across your future paychecks. The average BNPL user who hits late fees once tends to hit them again. That's not a coincidence. It's a sign your cash flow is already tight. Instead, build a $1,000 emergency fund first. Then redirect every dollar you were going to spend on BNPL purchases into that fund until you have 3 months of expenses saved. Then and only then consider small discretionary purchases. The cost of delay is real, but the cost of late fees is permanent. If you want the full numbers and the implementation checklist for breaking the BNPL cycle, the deep version is in the companion book, The Latte Math, link in the description. Knowledge compounds, stay focused.